Hey guys, it's Eric from the Some Offense Taken podcast. Thanks for listening / watching to us, and make sure to share us out to your friends. And yeah, warning about offensive content. Yep.
What the fuck you just smacking your lips for? Louise Belcher looking ass.
That boy got that crack, man. Yep.
I like it when it doesn't show like my whole body. When
Yeah.
I'm streaming, sometimes I stick my hand down my pants and like fuck with my balls a little bit. I don't want anybody to see that shit. You know what I
You
mean?
mean like this?
Okay.
It's like that old excuse to like, well, what do you mean you jerked off today? Dude, if I just bump into a table edge, why not?
Boner.
Well, I gotta do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
It's
Why are
just
you
kind of
beating
like,
off? I gotta.
I was looking
So-
at the chips the other day and just, huh.
Kind of chip.
Boner.
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of
Speaking of chips, really quickly,
Oh,
have you guys ever had those? I forget what they're called. Cape something.
Cape Cod. The
Cape Cod.
potato chips.
They have salt
had 'em.
and pepper potato chips, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, me and my girlfriend, I smoked in Florida, and me and my girlfriend were sitting there just bombed off our ass. And
Dude,
while
they're
she was
good.
talking to me, I ate a bag and a half. And she was
I
like,
got some.
she was like, can you stop? Like for 2 seconds, I want some. And I was just like mesmerized by how good these fucking chips were.
Ones you
what'd
gotta
you say? I
try.
was
They
eating
make
chips.
them in PA. One thing I like with PA is we have like a million Amish things, and they all make like potato chips and like pretzels. Good's potato chips, the kettle cooked. It's potato, lard, and sea salt.
Ooh.
Unbelievable. You eat them and like, I don't like Lay's and shit because I feel like the veggie oil or sunflower oil makes them like see through.
Yeah, we
You know
had
what I
this
mean, like too
conversation.
greasy. I feel like we did.
Yeah, just
But
you and me.
low-key-
Probably not on the podcast.
Oh yeah, but dude, the lard ones. Oh my, you eat it and it's like you're sustained. You get like the
I'm-
animal fat. You're like, oh,
I'm low-key a big fan of lard.
it's so
Like-
good. It's really easy to make too.
I'm not sure if I've
Yeah,
had
dude,
chips that have been made with lard yet.
Oh, they're
Well,
10
if you
times
had
better.
anything made with lard, I mean, you could literally, you take like the fattiest pieces of like pork or whatever that you could find
You just
and
render it
cut
for,
them
like,
up
4 hours.
and then you literally cut them up and dice them and then put them in like this much water and you boil the water and you fucking leave it and all of the goo that's in the fatty pieces of meat melt out into this water and then you dump the water into a jar. It doesn't have to be refrigerated. It doesn't have to anything. And you could just put it on literally anything and it'll give you like the protein that you need to survive.
So what
That's
you're
how people
saying
actually
is-
survived.
Yeah.
What were you
God,
saying?
continue.
Oh no, that's how people actually survived during like the Great Depression. They had
Oh, yeah.
fucking jars and jars and jars of just lard and they would just put it in everything that they ate to like keep them alive.
So what
I
you're
don't have
saying
scientific backing,
is,
but I
you know,
feel like it's
the little
healthier.
the little fat things from Doctor Who when people were taking those like random pills and the little blobby dudes started running off their fat.
Sure.
The adipose, yeah.
Same thing, yeah.
Absolutely.
No, yeah. I can't prove it. Like, obviously, if you can use olive oil or, like, avocado oil, I think those are, like, the two best for you. But, like,
Ooh, I haven't
veggie
tried
oil,
avocado.
canola oil, I think they're horrible for you. 'Cause
Probably.
I've kind of cut that
Yeah,
shit almost completely
canola
out.
oil is not very good for you.
I've cut both of those almost completely out. And if I fry something, it's in, like, because I use a cast iron, I like making burgers and, like, leftover, like, chicken or pork grease. Dude. You get like the nice like caramelization, you know what I mean, where it's like
Bussin'.
brown, almost black, but not quite, and you just get all
Dare
that
do
flavor
I
in
say
there. It's,
bussin'.
oh, it's
I
so,
say it.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust. You know, like fucking-
Dude,
it's so.
I had
good. Try it.
what's it called? I had some news real quickly. Number one, I have a full ass ponytail now.
Oh dear
It looks
God,
good,
look at
man.
that.
That's number one.
I might go
Hair's
for a
long.
mullet.
Oh, okay.
Well, the
Okay,
way
I like it.
see how it gets like this is natural, no product, right?
Oh,
It just
dear Lord.
immediately is like I want to be business. Now the
I'm gonna
back,
shave my fucking head.
this don't get long, and that's the problem. Like,
You
what do
grow
I
a
do?
mullet, it's gonna make me want to shave my head.
Okay,
Do the mullet.
coward. I know, right?
Oh, another thing about hair. If you guys ever saw the Tool performance of Sober Live at Woodstock '99, I want to
Yes.
say it was. If you ever saw it, Maynard has his whole head is shaved, but he has like a V that goes all the way back, and then his hair is really, really, really long, but his whole head is bald.
That's kind of cool.
It's kind of weird, dude. It's so weird. And one of the top comments on YouTube on that video was best way to enjoy this song. 1, have long hair. 2, also be bald.
What the fuck?
Because not wrong.
Literally.
He just lopped his shit.
You gotta look at it, dude. It's great. He's wearing like a pink like onesie kind of deal. It's like a little romper for men. And more news. Not to get political or anything. All right. But what the fuck is with this? Dollar Tree Plus?
What?
Anybody see that?
Dollar
Tree Plus, where everything's $5. Why the fuck would I go to Dollar Tree Plus if I could just go to Dollar Tree?
So you mean Five Below?
I was about to say.
It's literally called Dollar Tree Plus, where now everything is $5.
So is it going to be plus as
better
shitty?
shit?
I guess. Like that's what like Dollar Tree is where I went if like I needed a quick drink or like if I wanted a little piece of shit plastic
you get like a
thing.
liter of Mountain Dew for like $1.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
And the
like
bottle's like
that
this
was the
big,
whole plan. Why the
Yeah.
fuck would I go to Dollar Tree Plus? That doesn't even make any sense.
That's
Now,
where I get
like, 'cause
the
Dollar General's
Tahitian
starting
treat.
to
They
slap?
had that stuff there. My fruit punch
Yeah.
soda that I like.
exactly. Like
I don't know, man.
in my honest opinion, this is the most un-American thing to happen in recent days.
I wondered why you
we have
said not
so
to
much
get
fucking
political.
like first world problems here.
Ah, dude.
Dude,
Fuck
This is-
political unrest. Have you heard of this shit? Dollar Plus?
you guys see that they want us to pay $5 now?
$5 for a bag of bugles? Not on my
Ridiculous.
watch.
I don't think so, pal.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
But, no, dude, I was digging through stuff today, and yeah, I saw the Dollar Tree Plus, and I was so pissed.
like what the fuck?
Like a rage popped up in my soul and just like overtook me. I was like, why? Like everybody's talking about like all this Kabul like fucking Palestinian or whatever, the
Yeah.
Palestinian, but you know the fucking Afghani shit
Afghanistan.
going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally was like, but have you heard of this? He's like all fucking mad.
Real first world problems here.
I mean, it did kind of fly under the rug, didn't it? Like when you said Dollar Plus, I thought like, what the fuck? Is it like a subscription service? It's like, yeah, for $10 a
yeah,
month.
I
we'll
was kind of thinking
fucking-
like, what are they doing? Like a membership thing now with Dollar General?
Yeah, right. Like, can I get more of a discount? Like, if I buy
Like,
5
the
things, I get
only
one
way-
free. Like,
The only way I would go to Dollar Tree Plus is if when I came out of Dollar Tree Plus, there wasn't 72 homeless men asking me for money. That's
True.
the only way, because like Dollar Tree could be like the, you know, the free version of an app where you get hit with advertisements and then
Right.
you pay the $5 for Dollar Tree Plus, and now there's no homeless.
yeah, no ads,
True.
right?
Yeah.
Now,
No
how about this?
advertisement.
I take your Dollar Tree Plus and I raise you kind of like how they have the Taco Bell Long John Silvers, and we'll make it a Dollar Tree half and then half Dollar General.
Don't do that to Dollar General. Dollar General's actually pretty solid.
Don't
I
do
love
that
I
to
love Dollar General.
Hey.
Dude, it's that they get good shit in there, and some even get like fresh produce now, and I mean like same day shit. I don't know how, but
Any Dollar
It's
General
solid
I've been
stuff.
in,
I
it's
got,
just in a state of disarray, like a hurricane just came through.
yeah,
Yeah.
they always do seem like it's like a mini warehouse because it's always like a strip mall, but it's like someone next door, like they got 80 people to run into the wall, and like all the shit is just like blown across the
Hey, look,
Dude.
we're in the chip
Like, it's
aisle.
a-
Look,
yeah.
I found my barbecue chips, salt and vinegar chips. I found a
Folding
diaper.
chair.
Wait, that's not a chip.
Diaper, yeah.
A pair of shoes. Speaking of a place that looks like it just got hit by a hurricane, have you seen
Louisiana.
Have you seen Haiti? No, I'm just saying. Have you seen have you seen
Oh, quick.
Telco?
Hey, guess what Haiti's #1 export is?
Turtles?
Crack.
Dead bodies, like
Oh,
cadavers.
I believe that. I believe that.
Fun
100%.
fact.
I
Anyway, what'd you say? Tation?
believe it.
What was it?
Telco.
Telco. What's
Have
that?
you ever been to a telco, or is that like a strictly New York City thing?
What is that?
Telco? What is it? Like
Okay,
a
so
gas
telco
station?
is like kind of like a thrift store, but it's not. So what they do is they take like Telco buys all of the clothes. Like, okay, have you ever seen? Let's say you go to H&M, right? And
Okay.
all the shirts are $10, and then there's a shirt for $1, and like the stitching slightly off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Telco buys all of the poorly made items that got fucked up in creation, and they made a store just for those. So you
Really?
could buy like a shirt where the sleeves are too short for like $2, but
it
it's
might
like
take
normally a
like-
$40 shirt, right?
Right.
So like
Huh.
people like my buddy has like really short arms, but he's a really big dude, right? So like
He's
he's
a
like
meatball.
6 foot.
Can't
He's like
reach.
6'4", but his arms are like my length.
Oh, that's
Right?
that's just
So,
God playing
He
a
goes
cruel
to,
trick.
He goes to Telco and he gets these fucking shirts that are like this big in the arms, but gigantic, like double XLs, but like small arms. And he fucking
That's
puts
so
those on.
weird.
He's like they hang off of him like a dress.
Okay,
Like,
how's it going,
if
guys?
I put that on, yeah, like
Yeah,
if I
really.
put that on, it would look like. Have you ever seen like a t-shirt dress for females?
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
that.
I like
that's
that.
what it would look like on me. Like
I like that
his shirts just perfectly fit him, and he's like, Telco, dude, got a $2. I'm
You mean
like,
when
"Fuck,
Lauren
dude."
puts on any of my t-shirts?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like no, like Rob said, like t-shirt dress, like they'll buy it like that. It's for women that like don't have boyfriends, I assume. But like, cause like just take one of our things and just flump. Like,
Yeah.
oh, look
Yeah.
at that! It goes down to her knees.
Yeah. Even my girlfriend's smaller than me, surprisingly, and she takes
She
like
is
my
very tight.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
like
she is.
what, 3'4"?
Yeah, I'm 4'6". I grew, and
On Tinder, I'm
my
I grew.
my girlfriend puts my shirts on, and she'll like just walk around her house, and it looks like she has like this big dress on, but she doesn't. It's like like it's just my shirt.
What
and
is
it
it
makes me
about
feel good. It
that?
makes me feel like a big man.
Well, I was gonna say, what is it about that as a guy where you just see that and you're like, I want to tear that up.
Oh no, it's because
Like,
you
you just-
you conquered the
mine.
fortress.
Yeah, that's
that's
mine.
your
Yeah,
flag.
right?
Yeah,
I did
like
that.
Like she's the
Planted your
moon.
flag.
They're
Yeah.
flying
she's
your
the moon.
flag around.
Yeah, she's the moon, and your shirt is your American flag. You
It was
know.
like in college, it was like that too. It's, like girl walks by, she's wearing my jacket, and the buddies look at me like, I'm like, yeah, it didn't happen, but yeah, sure, whatever. Hey, you want to believe it, man? All right, yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna tell
it's
you
like-
no.
Claimed. You know what I mean? Like,
I did it.
yeah, exactly. It makes you.
I
feel
don't get
good.
it. It's the duality of women, right? They can do shit that's just so mundane, but to a guy, it's just like that's hot. But then also they can open their mouth, and it's like I want to jump into traffic.
Yeah, yeah. I totally agree with that one.
We've been
I know.
instructing our intern at work, and he said something. Girl he was talking to, she's like very hot, but then she opened her mouth, and I don't know, like I just didn't like her as much. I was like, dude, you're how old? 21, and you're just realizing that? You're gold. You're gonna have a really
Yeah,
easy life.
you're good,
Like
you're
you
good,
got
don't
it,
worry.
man. You've seen the promised land. Not like we don't do dumb shit, but
Oh yeah.
we
do
open
stupid
our
shit all
mouth,
the time.
and I'm sure Rob and I are on the watch lists at this point. But like, fucking,
I can't go to Chuck E. Cheese anymore.
well,
Yeah,
that's
well, not the
another
watch
reason.
list we were kind of talking about there, but good to know.
come gamble at our child
see this
rat
mustache?
casino.
Oh yeah,
What's
Lauren
that?
wants to literally rip that off your face. By the way, she can.
I'm gonna grow it even longer.
Mustaches.
You know what? Like I've
That's
been, I shave it because when I kiss my girlfriend, it like stabs her because my facial hair feels like
Bristly?
steel wool. Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
It's literally like jagged. So when I kiss her, she's like, "Ay." So I shave it.
She's like, I like just.
So yeah, I usually shave it for my girlfriend. But I
Oh,
told her
shit.
recently, I was like, Eric's girlfriend really hates my mustache, and she was like, "Grow it." She's like, "I'll deal with it. Grow
yeah,
it."
I like her.
Well, I think she's
Yeah.
got some like PTSD with like someone that had a mustache. So I'm like, okay, that's fair.
Didn't say shit about mine.
You know what? That's kind of
Putting
fucked
that out
You're
up.
there.
not making out with her unless you are.
Oh.
Oh,
I mean, I'm making out with Rob, so I mean, shit.
I know.
Mustaches,
That's
they
why
kind
it's
of
like
connect,
steel
and it
wool.
makes it a little
Yeah.
bit more hot.
You
Yeah.
guys, I was gonna say you got that
We get stuck
Latino, like
sometimes.
you get the Latino bristling. so
Wait,
it just
yeah,
sounds
that's
like
what it
two
is. I got
gorilla
the stuff on
pads
the
going
side.
at
He's
it.
got the
Yeah.
stuff on the top, so it just connects and it makes the
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah. Together, me and Eric make one full facial
One
man
full
with facial
Latino.
hair. Yeah.
One
Dude,
full
I still
Latino.
can't. All this shit is still There's like two little spots where it's patchy. So like,
Yeah,
dude,
me and
as
Eric
much as I would
both-
like to, I can't.
Yeah. Me and Eric
this
both
came in a little
together
better.
make one full Latino man.
They kiss is like, ¿Qué pasa?
Fusion. Ha!
I know, huh? Cabrón.
Chica,
Oh my
tu
God.
madre, azúcar, mi gallo, and then we pull apart. What the fuck was that?
Where's this music coming from?
Yo,
Oh my
when me
God.
and my girlfriend were driving down to Florida for our vacation. We drove past the south of the border thing.
Oh,
which
I
is,
fucking
in
love
North
that
Carolina.
place.
Yeah.
That place is great.
Dude, there's a million billboards. Like, you're coming up on south
many.
of the border, and then when you
Yeah.
drive past it, and you
It's
get into
huge.
South Carolina or whatever. Yeah, I think it's South
Yeah.
Carolina. And you get into South Carolina, it's like, you missed it, come back. It's like, dude, how much money did you put in
You
advertisement
left.
for south of the border?
That's been there like forever.
Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been there
Yo.
since I was a kid.
Yeah, same. Probably longer
Yeah,
than
like-
that.
Dude, it's been there so long. My fucking dad is like, I have never been in there, and I will never go in there. He's like, I don't want to walk in there and feel like I'm the dwarf among midgets.
So like, it's one of those things.
He's like,
wherever I
everybody in there's
see-
4'9". That's a
Yeah,
riding
right.
mower.
He's like the 5'5", yeah, right.
Whenever I see like the
Hey,
stickers
cabrón,
for
you get the
like,
mesa on the top shelf. He's like, no hablo inglés, and just leaves.
Arrivederci.
whenever I see those stickers, man, it brings back all those memories. It makes me happy. Kind of just like when I see Ron John's Surf Shop, except not as
Yeah,
much.
Ron John's
John.
awesome.
I do like Ron John's. It's not.
I
bad.
shirts.
still
Very
buy
comfy, yes.
I still buy Ron John shirts. They're so comfortable.
Now here's
don't
a
know what it
question
is.
because I haven't looked into it. Is that only an East Coast thing, or is that also on the other side?
I don't know.
I don't know. I
will
would
look that
assume
up.
Feel like maybe it
because
is.
it's like it's like skater / surfer shit. So I would assume it's on the West Coast.
And I've seen it, but I've seen it also like Jersey to like South Carolina. So like, it's got the
Yeah.
coast
I saw it in
of the
Florida.
East for sure.
Yeah, it's in Florida.
It could just
saw
be
it.
like, hey, it's a beach brand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the farthest west I've ever gone is North Dakota. I haven't gone past that.
Farthest
Same.
west I've gone was last week in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't shit in Ohio, boys.
Nope, there's a bunch of farms.
Have you been in Pennsylvania? You've seen Ohio.
Yep,
Like,
yep,
it's
yep.
a little less hilly. That's it.
It's a bunch of farms, all flat land.
Oh wow.
One of
And
the-
everybody
one of the
there is
roads-
making bank.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So
Because-
it says that there was one in Orange, California, but closed in early 2009, and there's also one in Cozumel, Mexico.
Olé.
Now here's a question.
Yes.
I haven't seen an Ed Hardy shirt in 10 years. What's going on with that place?
Someone check on
Because
Ed Hardy. Is he
it
all
was-
right?
It was never cool.
You know what you have to do?
But they were
Here, I'm going
everywhere.
to tell you exactly what you got to do. You got to go on the weekends to a local bar when a band is performing. You will see all the old ladies and the older men trying to show off for
Ed
each other.
Hardy
Look, I
shirts.
got the Ed Hardy shirt. It's like, that's like a
Ed fucking
repellent for
Hardy.
me. I'm just going to...
I haven't seen an Ed Hardy shirt in 10
Wow.
fucking years. But that was something you used to see on every other douchebag.
Yeah. Dude,
Like,
even in
it
high
was
school, people had them. I'm like, what the fuck
Yeah,
is a tiger
dude.
shirt? Why is it
Oh my
watercolor?
I remember this kid had he had a velvet shirt. Like it was like velvet, and it had like the Ed Hardy, like logo on the bottom and all that shit.
Yeah.
And the whole shirt was just like this weird pattern. And I saw him and I was like really fucking a loser in high school until like junior year. And I was in freshman
Kinda the
year.
same.
I was in freshman year. I went to a fucking Lutheran school. School from pre-K to 8th grade. It was all the same school, right? So I was not
Yeah.
a cool kid. I wore fucking uniforms from the time I was 4 to the time I was 12 or 13, whenever you get out of 8th grade, right? So I go into... I didn't even go out. Like, you remember, I used to play video games all the time. So,
Yeah.
I never went out. I came home from school, and I played video games. So I didn't have any going out stuff. So I was like, yo, could I get a uniform and just go to the school in a uniform? Like, because I went to a public high school with 5,000 kids. I got in there. I was wearing some weird shit, man. Like, and even I saw the Ed Hardy kid, and I said, what the fuck is that? Like, my demeanor never changed. Even though I was weird, I was still a dick. Like, it was just it's my character. That's how I am, and that's how I'm gonna be always, even if I'm weird. And I fucking saw this kid, and he was like surrounded by girls and shit. Like I guess he was hot shit. And I walked over to him, and I was like, dude, his name I can't name him because people watch this stream. Yeah, I can. Joe Muley. And I fucking I looked at Joe Muley. I used to think his name was Mule, and I said, "Yo, what the fuck is that, man?" And he's like, "Oh, my Ed Hardy shirt was $140." And I said, "Well, it's a $140 piece of shit." And he's like, "What are you wearing?" I was like, "A $5 shirt and $10 pants, bro. That's what I'm wearing." Like, yeah, I look like a fucking loser. But I mean, this kid was like hot shit, and we became friends after that. But every time I saw him with the Ed Hardy shirts on, I was like, "What are you doing?" And he stopped wearing them by the time he hit like 16 years old. He was
good.
Done. But you would still see people wearing them, and I'm like, why? It's the ugliest shit I've ever seen, man.
There was so much shit though that just didn't make sense. Like, what were the ones? Silly bands. You remember that? Where it's like, oh, it's
Silly
an elephant
bands.
or it's a fucking rhino.
I got one
or
better
shit
for
like
you.
that.
What about those Janko jeans? Remember them? All the goth kids
Oh my
wore
god!
them.
Yeah, the ones that weren't quite pants.
No,
but they were
it was
definitely
pants,
not
but it was
shorts.
like the wide open pants.
Part of me. Boom, da, 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 boom, da.
Dude,
Yeah.
there's one guy on TikTok that's getting famous just for doing that shit constantly. Every time someone has a
seen that.
video of corn,
I've
he
seen
just goes,
that.
"Oh shit, it's corn!" Boom.
Yeah, I've seen him do it.
Oh, he's
bro.
great. He can fucking scream, dude. He's got a good scream.
There's so much weird
Yeah,
shit.
I could hear it in the fucking stupid acapella.
Right?
The scatting. The scream.
There's so much
scatting.
weird shit that's just rushed back into my brain right now. Slap bracelets. What else did we have?
Silly bands,
The
like
Live-
you said.
Everyone had the
bracelets.
Live Strong bracelets too. Where
Oh,
it's
dude,
like,
what about the Hot Topic ones? That was like I Heart Boobies. Remember them?
I Heart
Yeah.
Boobies,
I had
the
like
I Heart
4
Boobies
of
bracelet.
them. Yeah.
I'm not shocked.
The studded belt.
And it was like
Nah,
weird for
never
me in
had
high
one.
school because it was like I want to
Everybody
understand
used to
this
wear 'em.
stuff. Like I want to understand it, but I also like think it's fucking stupid. So it
course.
was like, and that's I don't know. I guess maybe that's just kid brain. But you're like, oh yeah, I want to fit in with this shit, and then you look into it. Like I got shit because I have like. I have big feet and they're really flat too. I have double fallen arches, so they're like super wide.
Same.
I wore Vans all the time because they were the most comfy fucking shoes because they were super wide.
It could blow out.
Yeah, and
over
people
the
were
top
like,
of the
"Oh, do
sole,
you
yeah.
skate?" I'm like, "No, my feet are fucked up." And they're like, "Well, why are you wearing Vans?" I was like, "Are you deaf?" Just said, "My
Yeah,
feet
like
are
I
fucked
couldn't.
up."
I
Like,
couldn't wear Converses because my feet would
I
rip
can't.
them.
I can't. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't fit
I have.
in them.
I have flat feet. On top of having a wide foot, so yeah, same
Yeah,
thing.
same.
So like,
Yeah.
I can't fit my foot into
Paddles.
one of those.
I'm a fast fucking swimmer. One, because fat floats, and two, I got like fucking rudders back there, so I can just like
Yeah,
my
no,
feet.
I do have arches, but I definitely do have like foot problems. Like I do have what they call plantar fasciitis if I don't have enough support in my shoes. So I have to go and get like the little support things from like, the Dr. Scholl's
Dr.
things in
Scholl's
Walmart.
and shit.
They help.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I went
I
from
used
having
to-
foot pain every day to being like, I can stand.
Oh, something I fucking hated. I don't know if you guys had these.
What?
I have flat feet, right? It's a medical condition. It's
Yeah.
genetic, right? So there is a way when you're a kid to get rid of your flat feet, but it's painful,
Okay.
and they're called cookies. Did you guys ever have cookies in your shoes?
I heard it. You're ringing a bell, but it's not like 100% up there right now.
So, kind of like the Dr. Scholl's, the gel that you put in. It wasn't gel, though. It was like a hard plastic, and you had to put it inside the sole of your shoes, and it would, with you standing on them, it would mold your foot into the form of having an arch.
We
as
had
long
something.
as you kept these in your
was it
fucking feet.
interchangeable in the middle where you could actually like raise it?
I couldn't raise mine. Mine were
Okay.
like ceramic or some shit. My shoes were like fucking 8 pounds.
All right, because we had something like that. I still remember that.
Dude, it was so uncomfortable. It would smash your foot in the bottom real hard, and also because my feet were fat, it would push them against the top of my shoes. So all the time my feet hurt, always.
Yeah.
So I just let my feet go flat, and now I just have back problems.
There you go.
It's great.
Yeah.
So, but it was a way around it. Like cookies in the fucking shoes was something that I always hated, dude. That shit sucked.
That's the one thing I'm actually pretty surprised about with me right now. Like, even with, like, my feet have problems. Yeah, I have big fucking feet. I'm, like, a little bit overweight. in my weight class, I'm a little bit overweight, just a little bit. And I'm surprised I don't really have back problems, even with the past 6 years of doing EMT. Back's been
well,
pretty
a lot
much
of it
fine.
too. It's what you do, right? Because I'm overweight, but I do for the weight I'm at, I do more than the people that got to this weight by just not existing. I still have muscle mass. My arms shrank because I stopped lifting as much as I used to. Mm-hmm. But legs are still strength. There's still core strength. Chest could probably chest and arms will come back, but it's I'm this heavy because there's some strength behind it. Do I have the gut? Yeah, sure. It sucks. I get rid of it though. I could lose 40 pounds in a month. Probably not the healthiest, but when I start working out, it just falls off. So my hover weight is probably 230, 240.
Okay.
Right now it's just fat and water. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's mine. I'm at
build muscle,
240 right now.
What's up?
When are you gonna start working out?
I don't know. I'm doing a podcast. When are you?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we're doing a podcast.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Why are you still so weak then on your upper body?
It's just how I was born.
Lift more.
Wanna lift together?
No.
I'll lift if you do cardio.
No.
I'll lift if you do cardio.
That's a
Cardio's for people
weightlifter's
that run.
worst fucking nightmare is cardio.
Cardio is a
Fuck cardio,
women's
dude.
game.
Dude, I love
is.
running. I don't
Do
know why.
10, 15 minutes of cardio. That's it.
I don't
'cause you're
like treadmills.
Hispanic.
I absolutely do not like the treadmill. I will run around the town. I don't give a fuck, but I can't do treadmills.
Didn't miss a beat. Oh, you're Hispanic.
Yeah, dude. If you
Here's
want to
sirens
really
and
get the yeah, you want to really get the cardio experience, you steal a DVD player and then just go running around the town.
Or you call your parent or significant other fat and just run.
Dude, what's it called? I saw a movie recently that I
Okay.
really liked, but I didn't understand why the killer was killing people, so it kind of took me out of it, but I really liked it. It was called Hellfest. You watched that yet?
Ah.
It was good.
I didn't watch it because it's funny because when that came out, there was another movie that came out by Rooster Teeth with almost the same concept. It was a serial killer at a festival. And I think it was called Bloodstock or something.
Wait, I fucking definitely saw that one.
I didn't see either of them.
Oh, I definitely saw that one. Oh, fuck, I definitely saw it because it was kind of funny.
Yeah. Well, it's Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
They're always going to try and throw humor.
Yeah, and Hellfest was actually just straight it was more of a thriller than a horror. It was kind of
Like I Know What You Did Last Summer.
he wasn't around all the time, but the feeling that he could be around is what scared you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Speaking
Like,
of I
this
Know What
guy
You Did
could
Last
pop outta
Summer,
anywhere.
they're actually doing a show for that.
Is Jennifer Love huge tits in it?
Probably not.
Wasn't she what was that show? Ghost Whisperer? or
Ghost
some
Whisperer.
Ghost
Yeah,
Whisperer,
and
and then...
Family Guy made fun of it. Why do you all come to me? It's oh, you're just really easy to talk to. Yeah, her tits are 3 times the size of her head. I was yeah.
She
I
was
get
on
it.
another show where I think she was either a massage therapist or something. I can't remember what that was.
What are you waiting
Oh my
for?
god.
Oh, that.
It's the nostalgia episode. Jesus.
What am I
Christ.
waiting for?
I
God,
still
what are
think
we-
with I
we
Know
gonna
What You
keep
Did Last
going to,
Summer,
Sabrina?
I think the creepiest thing about that movie was his weapon. It was a fucking
Yeah.
fish hook. That
it's
shit's...
Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
That's scary.
And he would get
never
people
saw it.
right under the jaw. The first kill that he gets him right under the jaw and slams him on something. I'm like, oh! And guess
Yeah.
who it was? It was one of the guys from Big Bang Theory.
Really?
Oh yeah. Except
Oh,
back
it's-
then he was actually fucking hot. The one that ends up with Penny.
You want to run that sentence back?
Yeah. He
Right,
was
he-
actually
he has-
he looked like a teen heartthrob back then.
Okay, there you go.
He's
That sounds a little better.
he's the one that isn't gay in real life.
Wait,
I know
is
who
the
you're
guy who
talking
plays
about.
Howard gay?
I thought he was.
Wait,
I
hold
assumed
on.
all of them were.
Wait,
Are they?
the one that's oh, Jeepers Creepers, that one? Yeah, he's super gay in real life.
Shocking. Yeah, wait a minute.
Shocking
Wait,
for
Big
a
Bang
position.
Theory cast. It's the fucking guy with the glasses and he has
Howard,
a receding
right?
hairline. I don't watch that fucking show, bro. I don't know.
Something like that.
But yeah, he was actually good looking back in the day. That's right.
Oh, you're
I know.
yeah, you're still talking about the guy that ends up with Penny. Him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't watch the show, so I don't know, but
Yeah.
one sec.
I
gonna look
watched
up the cat.
probably like 7 episodes. That was all I watched. I refused. But anyway, yeah, I know what you did last summer. That was one of those like guilty pleasure movies because now going back and watching it, it is so fucking stupid.
I mean, yo, I still watch it. You know?
Oh, and apparently today, in the movie, obviously, today is the anniversary of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So,
Yep.
So
Yes,
the
it is.
movie verse. I sent it to Ben earlier, and it's fitting because look, I'm actually wearing underneath. I have a Spanish shirt that has it on there, and it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So,
Fuck
There
yeah.
you go.
yeah,
Ole.
ole.
El
Ole.
Chainsaw to Kill.
El Chainsaw Day Massacre.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I
Hope no one watches
We're
this for
terrible
educational
Hispanics
purposes.
here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you guys aren't really representing well.
Yeah, we're not doing
I don't know.
good.
I got white people locked down. I got that, but
I will say, the
True.
funniest thing I saw when I went to Puerto Rico for the first time, I think it was around the time Trump just got in. There was a truck on the corner of one of these places, spray painted on the side. I took a picture of it. It was the funniest fucking shit. Just said, fuck Trump. I was like, and just drove past it.
it's not original at all.
Of course it's not. But continue, Rob.
It's a whole island full of people that can't swim, and then they get complained when there's a hurricane. It's like, well, then
Shut
get off a
up.
fucking island. We have boats now. You don't have to float over to Cuba on a door anymore.
Oh my god, fucking white asshole. Anyway, continue, boy.
yeah.
I got him mid puff.
Nah,
Oh,
no. I've been looking at all this garbage about I'm not gonna talk about
Uh huh.
Okay.
you know,
Uh huh.
but
It's gonna slink
But-
into the hoodie more.
I'm
God.
moving soon.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
So how the fuck am I gonna get a job?
True.
Don't
do you mean?
move during. Well, I'm moving during a lockdown technically.
Yeah.
So it's like
Why not?
So how
You're
the
going
fuck
to a
am
new
I gonna
home.
get a job?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah?
Follow Rob on Twitch at.
Yeah. Fucking
Yeah,
come
help
give me
follow
money,
Chris
please.
Nip on Twitch. Help him out a little
I'm gonna
bit.
be homeless pretty soon. So
Yeah, right.
you'll get IRL streams until my until my
Phone service cuts
my
out,
phone
yeah.
service goes out. So I got 30 days.
He's gonna walk
Hey,
up to
I'm
like a
fighting
homeless
this guy
person. And be like,
for-
look, I donated some money to this homeless person. As soon as he turns the stream off, give me that fucking $5 back.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm giving this guy fight this guy for a corn cob.
Dude, speaking
Oh
of
shit, it's
speaking,
corn.
Speaking,
Ah, come on.
the best part, one of the best things I've seen recently. Well, it wasn't great, but it was the comment section on the video was funny. I don't remember who it was. I don't remember which YouTuber it was. Maybe you guys know. But you know how there's like that trend that was going around for years of I'm gonna give this homeless man a sandwich
I fucking hate
on
those.
camera.
yeah.
Like and subscribe for more homeless videos. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Well, somebody recently had a drone with like $400 attached to it, and they were just flying it above homeless people's heads, and they had an army of homeless people chasing it. And eventually a homeless guy got the money, right? But people were like, now is this
my
more
God.
fucked up than just
Is it?
videotaping
Yes, it's
them
still
straight
fucked
up?
up.
Is
Okay,
it more
but is it
fucked up?
more?
But now, yes, it might be fucked up. But is it more content than the other videos?
Oh, my
100%.
fucking God.
100%. See, now that guy earned my like and subscribe.
Right.
But the guy before that who's like, I'm going to give a homeless man $20. Like and subscribe my video. It's like, no, dude. No. You're just, you're attacking these homeless people. Honestly, if somebody flew past me with a drone and it had
$400, yeah, you'd be
$400
like,
attached to it, I'd go,
yeah.
I'd be stepping over homeless people for hours. Dude, I have more protein in my body than them. I could fucking outrun them.
And I
You think I
guess-
wouldn't get that 400?
I get it. Like, it's definitely different, but like at the same time, like if there were only targeting homeless people. Only targeting. Like if they were just going through like a busy fucking intersection, they're like, hey, look, like $400.
That's going to cause an accident.
Exactly. So more content in your eyes, more content.
Yeah, right.
No, but
like,
that's not. No, you're not trying to kill people.
now I want somebody to take that video and edit
Put Benny Hill music.
No, I want people to take that video and just edit over with like shoutcasting of like
Oh my god.
of like a track run in the Olympics, you know?
Dude, I'd die.
Here, think
And
about
out of the gate, it's number one. Or just like horse races, like, and it's son of a bitch, followed by who's your mother? Like, it's flying out of it.
Anyway,
Oh man. And Dirty Mike and the boys take the turn.
we will have
Yeah.
sex in your car again.
Yeah, right.
It will happen again.
Oh my god.
I think
Well,
that's
like-
what they call a soup kitchen.
There was a guy years ago. I feel like he was on MTV, but he had a show called like Bum Fights or something. Was it on
Oh,
MTV?
what the fuck? That
fights.
sounds familiar.
So-
yeah.
So Dr. Phil brought him in because he was like, "What you're doing's fucked up." Is like what he wanted to say to the guy. So the guy came on dressed like Dr. Phil. Yeah, and Dr. Phil's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Oh, I have midgets fight on my show, but I'm gonna take the moral high ground because I'm fucking bald," or something like that. And he just got instantly like red. And it's like he's like, "You can't call me a piece of shit when you're monopolizing
Doing the
garbage
same
people."
shit.
Yeah, he's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was
Yeah.
probably like 14, but I'm like,
Yeah,
okay." I'm like, "Man, it's
that
preaching."
dude. That
And
dude
somebody watched
shredded
like Jerry
Dr. Phil.
Springer with like midget boxing. Like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna watch that. It's fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm
Like-
14. This is funny. I'm 28.
That's
it's
like
still
a chaotic
funny.
neutral, man. Like he
Yeah.
Like, dude,
Good for him.
Bum fights was awesome.
Yeah.
never saw it.
100%.
It gave them something to live for. Okay. If I was homeless and somebody came by and said, if you could beat the shit out of this guy who weighs 42 pounds, I'll give you $200 in dinner. I'd be
Sure.
like, where do I start?
Yeah, right. What do you want broken?
Yeah, I'll be like, could I use
Goddamn.
weapons? I wouldn't even be like, so you're gonna pay me up front? You're gonna pay me after? I'd be like, could I use a knife? Like,
So-
I gotta win, right?
I do have a little bit of news. I tried sharing it with Ben earlier. So, in the cesspool of the internet that is Twitter, which I absolutely fucking despise with every inch
Yeah,
of my
you're on
heart.
it. Yeah, you're
One of
on
the
it.
funniest fucking things just happened today, and it caught me off guard. So, when you go on Twitter, you can see what's trending. And sometimes it's something cool. Like Growlithe was trending today because of the Pokemon thing that they did. They showed off there's a regional Growlithe that's like all like cloudy fur, and it looks really cool. So people are like, oh, maybe there'll be like a special Arcanine. Like, you know, the legendary Arcanine will be in the game. Cool. So, another name was trending. Ric Flair.
Oh, what did he do?
So, the big news around this was he was just released. He asked for his release from WWE just because of, you know, all the shit that's been going on, and he wants out of it. He wants to just do whatever he wants. He's 72. Let the man do what he wants.
Hey, he's old.
Yeah. In fact, he went down to AAA wrestling down in, I believe it was Mexico. So, like, and he was hanging out with Charlotte's Boy Toy, who is down there as one of the people who's really fucking cool, Andrade. But anyway, so he was trending for a different reason. Someone posted a picture of a man on a train eating out another passenger,
Okay.
and it strangely looks like Ric Flair from the back.
Hair and everything.
Hair, everything. And
I get a message from Eric at like 3 o'clock, right? Like, dude, Ric Flair's trending on Twitter. I'm like, oh, good for him. And then he sends me a screenshot of the picture in question. And I was like, you know what? Good for him. If that is. Good for him.
You know, and that's
nature
what I
boy. He's
said
in
too.
there like,
at least it's
like-
not like they're calling him a pedophile or something. It's just, dude, he
Yeah,
just
right.
got caught eating someone's ass. Like, shit, dude.
Shit
I mean,
happens.
he's 72 and still going at it. Good for him.
A lot of people pay money for that.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, there is.
And he man's getting it. The nature boys getting it.
I think the more scary thing, I think some people were trying to say like, oh, it's weird. That kind of looks like Charlotte. It's like, don't say that, please, for the love of God. Like,
she's like 6'3". Like, no, it wasn't. No fucking way.
Like,
lot of
the
people
legs
pay
were
more for
behind
that.
their
Who?
head, so it's like we don't know.
Who's her mom?
I don't
She
know.
didn't get the height from him. Ric Flair's not that tall of a guy.
He's not that tall, but sometimes it just happens.
I guess. I was like, God damn. Like, she's built like a fucking center for like WNBA.
Yeah.
She's beefy.
She's huge.
Yeah.
But like,
And then she puts heels on.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, Jesus. I was like, we get it.
She slimmed down
Alright.
a lot recently. She had more surgery done
really?
just to like correcting some stuff. Because like I could tell like something didn't look right up here, looked a little botched. So she got it. She's looking fine. She looks fine.
Might have popped one.
She got the same titty surgery that my mom did.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's that? Rob?
Do you want to
What's that?
continue?
Yeah, I was going to say, you sound like you're trailing
my mom
off
had
there.
breast cancer, so they cut one of her tits off. Only one.
Oh,
though.
that's not where I thought this was going.
Jesus Christ.
So like, but then she's a cheap fuck. So when she got the implants done, she only got one implant. So one was up here and one was down here, and it was fucking hilarious.
What?
Yeah, it was fucking great.
One's being, returned to heaven.
Yeah,
And
The other
it's
one- the other
one
one's
of those
heading
like
south.
One
damned
went
if
back
you do,
to its
damned if you
original
don't look
place.
at it. It's like that's odd. I shouldn't be. God, that's weird. Just walking by,
Yeah,
getting a drink,
yeah.
like, hey, fuck.
hold on, that's not right.
Man,
That's
hugs,
like,
hugs
there-
must
there
be
was a
fucking
dude-
awkward.
There was a dude that used to go to my gym.
Whoa.
And have you ever talked to somebody with like a lazy eye? Would you just have thunder or something?
Did you hear that shit?
No,
Nah, I
no,
saw
your
you
mic's
look
doing
up,
good.
though,
We
so
didn't
I
hear it.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Yeah, because it sounded like someone dropped furniture. I was like, fuck.
No, dude, this guy.
Goddamn.
You know how usually people have like one lazy eye, but one can work and they can see you, right?
Right, but then
this
the
guy
one's
had
kind of like heading
all the way
and
off,
it's-
like yeah. This guy had two lazy eyes
Oh.
that both looked different directions.
Oh, we call that blue eyes. One blew that way, one blew the other way.
Exactly, but he could see dead center without his eyes moving, which was even weirder. So his eyes would look both ways, like away from you. Like one would be looking at like the door and one would be looking at the windows, and he'd be talking to you like with his nose. So like when I used to talk to him, I used to lean in front of one eye, and he would like follow me with his face. But like I needed him to let me talk to one eye because I just felt so weird talking to the middle of both of his eyes.
It's the little things that kind of keeps us in a conversation. I understand.
Yeah.
I get it.
We used to call him Murloc because he had like eyes like a Murloc from Warcraft.
Oh my God.
Fuck.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
fucking
right?
eyes would both go this way, like on each
Fucking
side of his head.
iguana
and then-
eyes. Yeah,
Never
Yeah.
played it,
I'd be
but
like,
you know, I know what a Murloc is because on Guitar
That's
Hero
fucked.
they had the Murloc song.
I am Murloc.
Fucking- That's a Trogdor. What was that? Guitar Hero 2? Jesus Christ.
Burninating the peoples.
We lived through pretty much the golden age of like online content.
We grew up with
Yeah.
it, man.
You know that?
That's-
I know.
it's what
right? You had
shaped us to be
Trogdor,
horrible
you had
people.
you had like OG YouTubers, you had fucking Tobuscus, Shane Dawson, What the Buck, you had early Smosh.
You know what? There's
what
one
is it, the Fine
dude. I was saying
Brothers?
that earlier. Brand was about to stab me. He's like, "Don't you dare bring that song back up again." I'm a banana, or no, yeah, the song, and then there was the one where it's just like, "I am a banana," or something like that. I don't know.
I also loved.
there
There
was-
was Charlie the Unicorn.
I was never a big Charlie the Unicorn person.
Me
but
neither, but it was there.
I
and
liked
then there was
Make Me Bad 35. I don't know why. Like I liked that guy. He was very fucking
Who?
weird.
guy
He
was
did a
he?
lot of skits in live action.
Oh, okay.
And he had one
We
where it
had-
was like the homosexual ghost.
Yeah, we also had what's it called? We had Rooster Teeth. Can't forget about
Of
Red
course.
versus Blue, and
I make it a tradition.
remember
to go
coming
back
home
and
from
watch
school-
all of Red versus Blue every now and then.
dude, I remember coming home from school and just watching the new episodes, and I was having so much fun. It was so good.
You
Red
killed
versus
Church, you
Blue.
team killing fucktard.
Wait,
One of my
that's
favorite
illegal.
is One of my favorite is when they go into like that alternate reality and like all the reds are fighting all the blues.
Yeah.
And he's like, I have the flag, and he like gets the flag. And he's
Oh
like,
yeah, they're at Beaver Creek. Oh,
Yeah,
blue team.
I forget what he fucking said. Oh my god, what does he say? I used to know.
We
the
must
whole
protect
speech.
this house.
Yeah, when he gets the flag, he's like, he says something along the lines of like,
Hold on, I'll look it up. Go ahead.
Yeah, you have to. It was so good, and also naming the warthog was such a good one too. They had one show or YouTuber rather who was also fucking huge back in the day. Who was he, man? Oh, the fucking llamas with hats.
I recite that shit almost every day. Carl, that kills people. Well, could have fooled me.
My tummy was getting the rumblies. that
Carl.
only
Only
hands
hands
could
could
satisfy.
Carl.
They
Carl-
took my kidneys. I know, I was
Carl,
trying to-
tell me what happened. All right, well, this man came in the house. All right, he came upstairs. All right, continue. And I stabbed him 37 times in the chest.
Like, that's great fucking content. They had like, oh my god, you remember Salad Fingers? That shit still makes me super
Salad
uncomfortable.
fingers weird.
That shit's horrible to listen to.
You know,
I like
I actually thought Lauren liked salad fingers. Apparently, she doesn't.
She,
Like, I almost bought her a stuffed salad fingers puppet.
oh, I can't see her liking that at all.
But it's weird though, because she likes some things that are like that, and then other things like the Mad Father games on Steam. Like, she'll play the weird, like, really tiny pixelated RPGs that are like very
yeah.
fucking creepy and disturbing. But then salad fingers, she's like, mm.
Well, a
same
lot of the
fucking thing.
later episodes get fucking crazy. Like, I think
Mm-hmm.
I watched them all in one night, and I was just like, I shouldn't have done this. What's the other one like that that's fucking weird? What is it? It's like a Sesame Street knockoff, but it's like creepy. Oh my god!
wait.
Don't hug me. I'm scared.
Yeah, don't hug me. I'm scared.
That
Yeah.
shit. If you have not watched it, people, you should watch it.
Because
It
I
is
get
very,
reminded every fucking day from all the
intense.
people that watch that. Because I never watched it. I
Oh, it's good,
I
dude.
never got around to watching it, but I get reminded every day that green is not a creative color.
Green is not a creative color. Look, from Lauren. Mm-hmm. I feel like I caught her doing that one time, and then I was just like, "Shut up! Green is not a creative color." Like the thing that gets like more mad.
Look, here's what I drew. Whoa, friend, you need to slow down.
Yeah,
It's like I'm being creative. What else?
I found that line from Red versus Blue.
Okay, I had
comes,
read it.
He comes in and he gets the blue flag, and he's like, everyone, look unto me! I possess the blue flag. And this one guy's like, it's more beautiful than I could ever imagine. And he's like, I've been to the top of the mountain. It's like, and you will worship me as if I were a god. Like 3 blues come over and just punch him to death.
Yeah, and then they pick up the flag. I like later in that episode, I think it's Caboose and someone else, probably Simmons, and they have the flags, and they're like, oh, blue team. And then Caboose is supposed to say red team, and he says, oh, blue team. Oh, wait, I messed up my line. Like, he got stupider and stupider over the series, but like, oh, fuck, man. There's so many fucking lines in that show that I repeat on a daily basis.
Red versus Blue was good enough that they put them on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like they were literally on Netflix.
And
I
that was the
watched every single
remastered
episode.
version of Red versus Blue, so they actually fixed everything, so it looked good. Yeah.
it
Now
looked
here's
so good.
here's a dark question for you, since we're talking about the early days of the internet. Newgrounds.
fuck yeah, dude.
Now,
Newgrounds is good.
used
did
to play Walk
you
the Drunk
guys
on Newgrounds.
ever go on to the adult section on Newgrounds?
There is so much porn.
No, I actually never have. Not gonna lie.
Really?
Really?
Never.
Kind of surprised by that.
Yeah, that actually is kind of surprising.
There's a lot of like, I don't know if you guys watch like Oni Plays, but like Spaz Kid and some of the other ones, like they got, I mean, they're great animators, but a lot of them were just like drawing like, oh, here's Peach like whipping her tits out and flopping them around. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, but this guy's like super fucking funny on YouTube because he has like brain damage. So
And
it's
like,
like,
the infamous,
like,
what was
the-
it, Slade and Raven from Teen Titans?
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
That was,
I just brought
who
back
was
a
that
memory
guy?
for you.
Dude,
Oh my God, who was that guy?
E-Bombs
No, he
World?
had E-Bombs. I remember. I'm
was
trying to
another
think of the
big one.
guy.
I never
There was
really
like a
got into
whole
E-Bombs.
with the Raven thing. The guy did parodies of like everything. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna ruin your childhood.
Oh yeah,
I think it was like Zone or something like that. Does that sound right?
yeah, something like that.
Jesus
and then
Christ.
look, they had the Ultimate Showdown, but then of course Newgrounds had to ruin that, and they made the Ultimate Orgy. Do not watch it.
Yeah.
Do not. You know what? Better yet, go watch it. Educate
Yeah,
yourself.
watch it.
Go take a
You
look
gotta
at it.
tell
You know,
them no.
Flash is dead
Dude.
now, so go educate yourself.
Probably gotta watch it on like the weird corners of YouTube, but it's fine.
Exactly.
You guys remember Machinima?
Yeah, dude. Fucking
Can't forget it.
Holy
people
shit.
making videos with like the little in-game software and shit.
Yup.
One
Hell
thing I'm
yeah.
happy, dude. Lyle, that used to be in some of them.
Oh, I
like
loved
I think
Lyle.
Sanity Not Included.
Yep.
He's still doing stuff. He comes on to like I think what
He's
Only
on Only
Plays, like,
Plays
all
a
the time,
shitload,
and
yeah.
I'm just like Lyle. I fucking love him.
Yeah,
And
they
it
had,
sucks that him and Dex
what-
couldn't like stay together.
Yeah.
What was their fucking show called? Sanity Not Included.
Saying not included, yeah.
They also
I love that like
one of my
finale they
favorite
did,
fucking
dude.
things that they did I think it was White Phoenix or something, and it was a Gears of War machinima that they did. They did that, and then they did a prequel, and it was actually emotional. It was pretty fucking good. I liked it.
They were good at doing that shit.
But it was where the one line came in. It was just like, "Does anybody have any anal cream?" And I was like, "Oh God!" But yeah, that stupid shit was great. I'm gonna go watch that tonight.
Dude, there was fucking one Sanity Not Included that still makes me laugh to this day. And they were playing like, it was like a fighting game. I can't remember what it was, and I can't even remember what the fucking line was, but if you said it, I'd laugh. He fucking, he like, the guy comes out, he like takes his shirt off or something, or like opens his shirt. I can't remember which one it is. Oh,
Was it-
dude, those were so
it
fucking
wasn't
good.
Street Fighter 4, was it?
It might have been, I don't know.
I'm trying to think back on some of their skits. The one I remember, like I like those little animated parts they did, because I love the one where they have like a crow problem or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come out with like guns and shit. He's like, "Hey, I don't speak birds, but I got a damn good translator." It's like,
Are
what
you
the
boys
fuck
ready
is this
to
shit?
save the world?
Oh my god, yeah. The guy's like
the world.
ripping coke. He's like, "Save the world," or like what was it? The season finale with like the mini Hitler guy. Like, oh boy, who wants to hear a page from my novel?
Who wants to hear a reading
Yeah.
from my novel?
It was so fucking dumb, but it was so fucking funny because they just nailed it. And I don't know what it was, but it's all right. Were we
Abigail
stupid?
unleashes her orange bush.
Oh yeah, because it was like an erotic novel. And they're all like, like the one guy's like eyes start like melting out of his head. That's so bad. He looks
It
like
was
the
so
guy from
fucking
fucking
funny.
Indiana Jones.
Oh my god.
What were some of the other ones? And then like, but it's also weird because like now most of those guys are batshit, right? Like Shane Dawson's fucking crazy. He fucked his cat. Fucking Tobuscus got. I don't know if he actually did do that shit.
I think
Nah,
he's
he didn't.
actually
Shit.
okay because I haven't
Yeah,
heard
he
anything
didn't do
about
any
that.
of
He's
that.
still making videos, but he went from millions and millions of views each video. Now he
Well,
gets
that
like
ruined
maybe
him.
50K. Yeah, he shot.
and,
like,
and he didn't even do anything. I
and
remember
YouTube
they
like blacklisted him. Like
Yeah.
his stuff doesn't get
they,
promoted.
They took Tobuscus into like an interview, and he's doing the interview, and he's like he's so genuine too. Like you could hear it when he's talking. He's like, honestly, I didn't even know anything was going on. He's like, I
Yeah.
had no idea. And then like 2 weeks later, I realized like I'm looking at my page and I'm losing subscribers, and I'm like, why am I losing so many subs? And then he's like, I had to Google myself to find out this story. And then he's like, by the time I set everything straight, it was already way too late.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, it's kind of a shame that like people will get like this and they lose their minds. Like it was Keemstar, I'm pretty sure, fucking did it to him.
Fuck him, dude.
Literally
fuck
the
that guy.
cancer of the internet.
But speaking of like people that kind of got shut out and then like kind of disappeared or just kind of under the radar, so Ms. Kiff kind of has a habit of, for some reason, bringing back streamers that kind of went into obscurity. And the other day, Carson walks into his room, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So
I haven't seen
apparently, they
Carson
called up Call Me Carson and brought him over since it's been about 8 months since his whole ordeal that's been going on. So I'm glad to see he looks like he's doing better. And it was funny because of how Twitter is with everything. As soon as they saw it, boom, Miz was trending on Twitter, and it was all, oh, I can't believe Miz did something like this. But then everyone on YouTube and Twitch is kind of like, hey, good on them. Nice to see Carson. I hope he's doing okay. But Twitter's just like, fuck Miz, and then like, fuck, what's his girlfriend's name? I can't remember what Miz is.
Mia or something?
Maya. Yeah, and they were bitching her out too. They're like, I can't believe I support these people. And it's like, everyone on Twitter exploded. Everyone else is kind of like, ah, cool, nice to see him. It's like, Twitter's just a fucking cesspool.
What did Carson even do?
So the thing was, he was, I think, talking to underage girls, but I think he was like 18 or 19. And they were like sending pictures, which is obviously still bad. Like, that's very bad. But at the same time, he stopped, said he was going to stop, and then they caught him doing it again. So it's kind of like, that's
like,
more.
right,
that's a
dude.
moral thing. It's like, I'm friends with you.
worse.
You need to get help. And he just kind
they're
of
18 or 19.
Well, I think it started when he was like 18 or 19, and then like,
And they were like 16.
Oh, the girls were.
Yeah, the girls.
Oh.
Yeah, the girls were.
I thought you said the
lower.
girls were 18 or 19.
And
I was
like,
No,
I felt
He
bad
was
for
18,
I
they
felt
were-
bad for Slat too, because like he went on a
That's
huge
his
video
buddy.
talking about it.
Yeah.
And they're good friends, and he told me, he's like, look, I know everyone else is kind of stepping away, but I want to try and help you, so try and get some help. And then it happened again, and he's like, look, you need to get help. I hope he gets help. And like Miz even said, he's like, look, I talked to Schlatt. Schlatt said he didn't give a fuck. It was okay to have Carson and everything. So like,
Yeah,
he
why
even
not?
brought Alinity back. Remember Alinity? She's the one that like fucking threw her cat
Through
or
her
some
cat.
shit.
Yeah.
And now everyone's like, oh,
People are
Alinity's
psychos.
amazing. It's like, well, apparently
kind of
Miz
a
is like,
dumb bitch, though.
he's got like the resurrection shit. I don't
The
fucking
magic
know.
touch.
Yeah, but
Fucking, I just saw a clip of, because they have that OTK group with like Asmongold and.
oh yeah,
Miz,
he's got a
all them.
huge fucking thing going for him. I like Miz.
Yeah, but Asmon like goes over to the house and like Asmon outside with other people, like other normal people. It doesn't look right. Like he
It
looks
doesn't.
like he looks like a hermit, right? And he said he is. But like when you see him around these other people that are like clean cut and shit, he looks so weird. And he's huge too. He's like a really tall guy. So like
Yep.
he's fucking
Miz is also just
sitting there-
fucking tiny as shit. So
but dude, he's sitting there in Ms. Kip's chair, and he goes, "What the fuck is this?" And he like picks up like a vitamin bottle, and it says horny goat weed, and he's looking at it and he reads it. He's like, "This shit isn't real, right?" And he like puts it down. And he's like, "Miz, what the fuck is that?" And he's like, "Oh, that's my." He's like, "Yeah, that's my horny goat weed." And he looks at Miz, and he's eating an avocado with the spoon, and he's like, "What the fuck is that?" And he just looks at the camera, and he's like. Like he just has like no fucking words for what's going on.
yeah,
It's so
It's
weird to
fucking
think
funny,
like just with the online celebrities and like how weird shit has just progressed. I didn't not even progressed. Like just it's off the rails, but it's also like these weird microchasms of like, yeah, your whole life is basically going to be televised. But then you have people, like, maybe they got 15-20K people on a stream and like, oh yeah, cool, good job guys, we did it. It's like, no, you're funneling him money. Like, what the fuck there's no you don't benefit here, you just get some content. Like,
that's why I like the ones
I
that are
don't get it.
transparent with everything, and they're like, oh no, don't gift sub me or anything. It's like, okay, but
Yeah.
like it's funny, just like you're saying, like most of the time I'm either on YouTube or I'm on Twitch. Like there's so many shows I can watch on Netflix, Hulu, and everything, but I just keep coming
lot of
back
them
because
are
there's some
garbage.
streamers, they have content that's almost like
Well,
the
you
same
like the
thing as watching
person.
a series. Yeah.
The thing that's different about streams compared to like TV is
Right.
TV is scripted and acted out, and you can
Yes.
kind of follow it, and you could kind of be like, oh well, this might happen. Where like a stream every single day is different.
Yep.
So
yeah,
it's
you
like,
don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like up to that guy.
That's why Wubby like exploded because he was just doing all this like.
Well,
Well,
can
he
we
was
take a
just, like,
second to
doing all
talk
this
about
random-
Wubby? Because like,
Well, like
he's
I have like a weird like I like his stuff, but it's also very like wacky zany. But it's like you're gonna kill somebody. You know what I mean? Like when they set the apartment on fire, I'm like, that's just fucking retarded. That's not funny. Like
Yeah.
I don't see that as funny. Even when I was younger, like shit like that. Like I got a couple things I can't watch. Like people being stupid that could hurt somebody.
That's
and
bad.
then lifting injury videos that people laugh at, where it's like, oh, ha, ha, he's suitcased. I was like, I'm going to throw up in my mouth. Like, who the
It's, like,
fuck
nice.
thinks that's funny? Like, that guy's gonna walk fucked. He's like 25. He's fucked for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking? That's not fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like, I like watching people get hurt. That's fine when they do like, I don't know, like the guy, you know, he does like a skateboard thing and then like the board splits and he goes flying. Like, yeah, that's funny. Like, oh shit, you know, not like, oh, this guy's lifting. Oh, look, haha, his knees went inward. Like,
No, I can't.
like,
Yeah,
no, it's not
It's like
funny.
It's like that guy
Yeah.
is now in a wheelchair.
Yeah, he's fucked for the rest of his
Like
life.
that's why I actually used to love that show Scarred.
Scarred was fucked, dude. That had some
Scarred was
really
great.
crazy
And
shit.
it
I
kind
don't
of
think I
also
ever
showed
watched
you.
it.
Scarred was great because you could see like all the injuries that like normally you just look at and go, that looked like it hurt, and then go.
But
on
they
to the
break
next
it
thing.
down.
But they
Yeah.
break it down. They have the guy there for the interview. They do his story. What
I think
he
I just
goes
Which is
never
through.
cool.
got around to watching it. Yeah, but yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
cool.
cool.
Like you want to see behind the scenes stuff and get like kind of a
Yeah, like,
closer image.
what
Like,
happened
can
to
they
you,
come
right?
back
Yeah.
from that? Like especially like the
it-
inverted knees. If like, I'm sorry, I said
Yeah.
it again. That's why I can't do those leg presses, man.
Bad
that shit
exam-
scares me. No.
Nah, they never scared me. Well, I also know the right way to do it. I know form, which quick lifting divulge. Form is key.
Yeah.
Form is key. Resistance to build muscle, speed to tone. Not speed, but reps. High reps to tone, resistance to build.
Yeah.
There you go.
Um,
Just stay on it or you get really fat.
but no, I definitely agree with how you're looking at it, where you can't watch
You know what I
those
mean?
kinds of
Like-
videos. I get it.
Because, like, I like Wubby. He's funny. He's a goofy dude, but it's also just like, I feel like he's like, what, our age? Like, you and me,
I think
Eric?
he is.
I think
I'm
he's
pretty
about
sure
our
he
age.
is.
Like, all right, I get it. That's what you do. You're an entertainer, but it's like at some point, it's gonna be like, haha, wacky weed antics. It's like, come on, man. Like, you're grown. You should have a mortgage, like a 401k, which I'm sure he does.
I'm
'cause
pretty
people
sure
just throw
like how much
fucking
he
Twitch
fucking
money
makes.
at him.
Have you seen his house?
Yeah,
Dear
it's
Lord.
stupid. It's excess, but it's like, what happens if the internet went out?
Yeah.
What's your backup? You know what I mean? Like, I've skill sets that I can do with or without a computer.
Right.
It's nice. So it's like, okay, cool, ride the wave. Yeah, you're gonna make bank, but I don't know. Say your state. Like, he lives in California, right?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your state loses power for, I don't know. I assume the grid there would black out. What, 2 weeks? You got nothing for 2 weeks. That fucks a lot of people. I don't know how he's spending. I don't know how he's saving. I don't know how he's investing. Because like Rob, you probably know, like the league guys, like from OG, like way back, they just invested all that fucking prize money. Like,
Oh,
those
yeah,
guys
dude.
are set. Their kids are set. You know what I mean?
Look at Faker, man.
Yeah, Faker's made bank. What's his name? Cutie. I'm a cutie pie. That dude's like a fucking financial wizard.
Yep.
And then, 'cause
he,
I guess
he literally
Dyer-
does nothing.
Yeah, and then Dyrus was just like, "How do you do that?" And then now they're both like retired in Texas. Like that's
How do you
fucking
do
dope.
that?
Good for
Yeah.
them. Like I can't hate on that. And they still just pop on once in a while. Like they don't got to do anything.
Yeah, you
Cool.
don't really see
Oh, I
Dyrus
thought
as
ahead.
much.
Last bit
Nah.
of news: Johnny Depp scores big win over Amber Heard as
Good.
judge judge rejects her bid to throw out his defamation suit.
Good.
Good.
Finally.
Dude,
Court
like
win for a
this
dude.
guy is literally being ripped to shreds, and he was the victim, and they still like will not fucking just give him the case. Like like he's obviously been attacked. Like just give the guy.
It's just that's just kind of how everything works. Unfortunately, it's always that like they're gonna take the female side of it most of the time, for especially something like that. Just because again, without evidence, and someone calls it out, and that's just kind of how it is. But it's good that like, and you could see it even with him at first. He wasn't really saying anything, and then he just outright just said like, actually no, I'm kind of the victim here. And then everyone's like, what? And then they researched it and found out more, and they're like, oh fuck, holy shit, he's right. So it's
Imagine
that
that.
whole, again, just like on Twitter, they're like guilty until proven innocent, and it's like, no, depends on
that's
what's
just-
going on, man. Like, obviously, yeah, if it's like the
See, women do
person's
this thing-
dead, but like, yeah.
Women do this thing called lying. If they exist, they're probably lying. If she breathe, she a thought.
She a thought.
All
There was,
women are queen.
If she breathes, she's a thought. Fucking best video
to be
ever.
that video in my eyes.
They
That is so good.
one
Dude,
more
it sounds like
video.
someone's throwing rocks at my window right now.
Yeah,
So
you
really
it's probably
can't hear that?
hailing. No, I can't hear it.
Jesus Christ!
It was
it's
raining here earlier, but I missed it because I went over like towards the shore, so I didn't see any. Of it.
It is brutal right
Yeah,
now.
Rob.
It's not
Hey,
raining
we,
by me yet.
could
I
use
hope
it.
I get it. I like when it rains, but
It's
Yeah,
too
me too.
fucking humid, man.
what's it
Sounds like
called?
rain.
I just watched Deutschland today
What?
by Rammstein.
They made a
not
movie?
you-
No, it's a song.
Oh, music video.
it's a
Okay,
video.
I like radio. Radio. Yeah.
Never really been a big Rammstein fan, but I mean,
Well,
if
I
it comes
like
on, I'm not
radio
gonna
shit.
skip it.
This video is cool
Because I first I didn't hear about it, but I was just going through. I like to watch vocal coaches react to shit because I like to see what they think of shit that I like. You know.
Just like the
And-
water shore shit. Ooh.
Yeah, kind of. So, this woman reacted to him, or Rammstein, and she is an opera singer in 19 languages or 17 languages or some
Oh
shit.
wow.
So she understands German. So she was breaking down the German while she was talking about it, and she's like, "Wow, the video like really, like makes sense now that I know the lyrics." And basically, it's about like how much the members of the band love Germany, but they also hate Germany because of like its past. And the whole song is just about it being like terribly corrupt and like a terrible fucking like past, and how would we ever get past like what happened here like all those years ago, blah blah blah. And then the song is just so good too. It comes in, it's like it's like, oh fuck. And the video is like all of these it's a black woman plays like the symbolism for Germany, and in all of these scenes in the video she's like doing something else, right? And it was kind of cool because they did the World War II scene in the music video, and she was blind in her right eye because Germany was blind on the right side of
Right.
like what was going on.
That's wild.
Wow.
Like Rammstein really goes into like some serious fucking breakdown
They always
with their
have
music.
too.
And
yeah.
their
And
music
their
videos have
music
always
is
been
like-
that.
Yeah, and their music has always just gone like so smooth. Like they always do slight tweaks to their sound.
Yeah,
but
industrial
not
metal,
enough.
it's good shit.
Not enough to change it. You know what I mean? So
You know
that's
who
the
it is.
music appreciation for the week.
I think it's industrial metal. I couldn't really get
Yeah.
into a lot of it, but
is, yeah.
there's some like I guess if you could put like Static X into industrial metal, I think
Probably. See, I
some
like
people have
Power
called
Man
it,
5000. You're like, oh, you ready to go? I'm
but
ready
like
to
there's
go."
only like
That
2 or
shit
3
gets me
songs I
so
like
hyped.
by them, and
They
like
got some good bangers.
they actually just remade that too. They remade it like
Did
last
they?
year.
Like remastered. That's cool.
His voice
Yeah, like
isn't
Radio
as great,
was, like-
but like it's still. But like Static X, I like, but I think they kind of classify that as quote unquote disco metal, which I mean
I never
get
heard that. Fair enough, I
Someone
guess.
called it disco metal. I was like, you know what?
But,
I'm down with it.
Not like Rob with like Rammstein. Like Radio's about like when the Berlin Wall was still up and how like East Germany was like all the cool shit they had to think about was because they still had radio. Like they didn't have anything. Like
Yeah.
they basically. I don't speak German, but like kind of like putting some words together. I'm like, okay, like you cling to your radio because that's your lifeline to like
Right.
the outside. I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
that's so.
Like,
and that was like what, fucking 50 years ago, 60 years ago? Not even.
Like, dude, he in the song, he says some shit. I can't say it in German, but he says it in
Scheiße, that's shit.
yeah.
Nice.
In English translated, it says my heart's on fire. Part of me loves you, and part of me damns you. Like talking about Germany, and I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, damn, like the fucking lyrics is so heavy. But then they have this in the background.
Yeah, they always
I'm
got their
just
like electronic industrial shit going on in the back.
yeah, it's so good.
But
But yeah, I figured that would be a good note to end on.
oh yeah, So
Oh, yeah.
we've hit about like a little bit over an hour, 10 minutes. So I think it's a good time to call it.
I think it's good.
Yeah, not bad for a late night run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not bad.
Before I lose power.
Yeah, if you
Jesus
do.
Christ.
But,
It's fucking... Still sounds like someone's throwing rocks at the
we,
wind.
Yeah, I'm
uh,
waiting for it to come my way.
We didn't say it earlier, but hi everyone! Thank you for listening and or watching
yeah.
Some Offense Taken
Yes.
podcast
Schmucks.
with me, Eric,
Yes.
Rob, and Ben.
What's up?
Episode 19. So we're
Shit.
almost into the 20s. We are almost able to drink.
We're...
Almost.
we're
You can go to war,
Gra-
but you can't drink.
Shit! That reminds
Grass
me. I
is-
was gonna take a shot or
grass
something
is on
before
the
we started,
field,
but I'll do
so,
that next time.
Grass is on the field to play ball, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my
19,
God!
ready
Shut
to
the
go.
fuck up.
What?
We're 19,
All right,
bro.
guys.
We're 19.
19,
it's
it's
okay.
fine.
Everyone have a great day, great
You
night,
too.
great morning. I don't fucking know what time you're listening to this at or watching, but all
Have
right.
a great.
Have a great.
Adios.
Have
Have
a
a
great.
Have a
Have a
great.
good. Be
Gotta
be
be-
a thing.
You got any grapes?
Do it.
Bum 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 bum.